alive and well.
Is it crazy to say that I think that even though that this state just won back-to-back national championships, that the best days are ahead of it?
No, I don't think it's crazy, and here's why. If the NCAA lifts the scholarship limitation.
Certainly sounds like that's coming.
That's
not a matter
happening.
of if, matter of when.
And then the SEC is almost going to immediately follow suit. You know that Mississippi State and Ole Miss are going to take full advantage of whatever is allowed because baseball matters here.
Yeah.
So the question is, who else?
Yeah.
What other programs nationally, but really what other programs in the SEC are going to take full advantage? What's the list?
Arkansas.
Arkansas, LSU.
Okay.
Texas A&M.
Yes.
Florida.
Are they?
I think so.
But do Florida fans care enough?
Well, no, but, I mean, they expanded their stadium without the fans caring enough. They can certainly give some players some scholarships.
And that expanded stadium didn't fill up when they were hosting a regional.
Things have gotten weird with Sully down there.
Yeah, that's true. Tennessee, right there going, they would look into it.
Okay.
I would say Vanderbilt, but what am I talking about?
And then the next layer to this is, we talk about NIL and stuff and how there are certain football programs that Ole Miss and Mississippi State will never be able to compete with in NIL and football.
Yeah.
It's just not possible. And look, LSU's doing things right now with baseball NIL that may or may not be able to be done around here. But how big is the list for once it goes to full scholarships where you can come and get extra?
Yeah. I mean, look, if the number indeed was 150,000 for Tommy White, the NC State freshman who hit 27 home runs, and he ultimately ends up in Baton Rouge, if that was the number, I don't know that you're going to see those numbers in Starkville and in Oxford in terms of NIL and the transfer portal. There are a few guys that will be able to command that, and maybe these programs will take a little bit of a swing at guys like that every once in a while. But there are a lot of really good college baseball players who, for the first time and really forever, are going to have a chance to have full scholarships. It's not going to cost them anything to go to college. Yeah. They're going to be like football players. When they sign a scholarship, everything's paid for. And they get the cost of attendance, and they get the stipends, and they get all the extra, the lanyard, if you will. And then a little bit of NIL stuff on top of that.
Yeah.
Extra $10,000, extra $20,000, 50 maybe, if it's the right player.
Yeah.
And also, by the way, maybe not initially, right? Maybe you get a kid because it's a full scholarship and there's a little bit there, but then they go have a freshman season like Hunter Elliott just had.
Yeah.
And guess what? That NIL number goes up a little bit for year two.
He's going to cash in now, isn't he?
Yeah.
I certainly hope so for him.
Two Hunters, Hunter Hines, Hunter Elliott, making money.
Yeah, absolutely. And so great for them. And so, Borky, that's a lot of words to say. Yeah, I agree with you.
There's a chance that we've got these have been good programs, right? They just won national championships. Mississippi State's had this run in the College World Series lately where they just keep on going. This year, notwithstanding, Ole Miss has always been on the cusp. They have players that they've put in the major leagues. Like, they've been good programs, but I feel like when this change comes down, we, as in the state of Mississippi, might have a couple of powerhouses, which is not how you can describe the programs today. Very, very good, nationally relevant, but not powerhouse.
Well, if they're not, then who is?
That's a good question. Oregon State?
Nope.
Well, maybe they already are, but when this happens, there will be no doubt. There will be no discussion. It will be.
And that sounded really dismissive. I didn't mean it like that. But I mean,
that way.
When you say powerhouse,
who are they?
Oregon State's won 3 national championships in the last 15 years?
Yeah. I mean, if we
in a 3,000-seat stadium that you have to take a plane, a train, an automobile, and a mule to get to.
Put it in basketball terms. Mississippi State, prior to this season, had been to 5 straight Sweet 16s, 3 straight Elite 8s, and won a national title. If that's not a powerhouse, what is?
It's a good point. So then it'll go to the next level.
Ole Miss had been to what? This was their 3rd straight Super Regional.
Yep.
So 3 straight Sweet 16s, and now an Elite Eight and a national title. And if that's not a powerhouse, if I said that was basketball, you'd be like, "It's a powerhouse program."
Yeah. So I think they're, but Borky, it's like, I think they're there, and now
There's another level, though.
Separation.
that's where I was headed.
Separation.
Now you're talking about the distance between Ole Miss, Mississippi State, LSU, Arkansas, Texas A&M, Texas,
In reality,
soon to be.
within the next 5 years, if this comes through, college baseball could become like college football. But Mississippi State and Ole Miss will be 2 of those programs.
They're Alabama and Georgia.
Yeah,
I mean,
Alabama, Georgia.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a fascinating time when you look at the landscape of college baseball and the commitment that's there and the success that we've seen at a local level with national championships in this state in consecutive years. Tell you what's coming up this afternoon. Keith Carter's going to join us in just a couple of minutes.
You guys match, by the way.
He didn't get the memo on shorts, which makes me a smarter guy than him today. I mean, he's probably got to speak and be a little more presentable, but yeah.
And the camera cuts off like perfectly, so you could pass
it
the satin pants on.
It looks like we match.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing pants today.
No.
I mean,
You are wearing pants.
I have on shorts. Feel like we need to clarify.
Hey man,
that.
it's hot. Almost 4th of July, freedom, all that stuff.
All right, so we're going to